Hey everybody, let's play this game again. So I've been doing some thumb crafting and got quite a few little bits of research completed. Now I have a little bit of a concern here. You know that research mastery, or was it research expertise we completed last time? When I came here, this was not completed, so I had to redo it. So I'm worried this research might be disappearing. Thumbcraft 3 had disappearing aura nodes. I guess Thumbcraft 4 is disappearing research. Because, I mean, we completed it, we saw it working, we tested it out here. So I don't know what happened to that. But anyway, so I played that minigame a few more times and came up with all these. I now have Research Mastery. Let's see what that does. Actually, let's just learn, well, let's do these one at a time so we don't forget any of them. Becoming more proficient. Remove an aspect. Okay, so we get a 50% chance to regain research points now. 10% chance to place an aspect. Oh, cool. Okay. Combine aspects in the research table. I control clicking on the aspect you wish to create. Oh, neat. Okay. So that's just a little bit of convenience. Cool. Okay, that seems like it's only relevant in multiplayer. If it does what it would seem to do. This seems like a very important thing because from what I've heard, this can break down things into the aspects that they have on them. So I could get arbor from sticks, for example. And I need research points because look how low I am on air and aqua. And those are the primal ones, and those are very important. You need them to make everything else. I'm okay on all the other primals, it's just air and aqua that are short. Haven't had much luck discovering new aspects. I think this is actually the exact same set of aspects I had last time, so there are a lot of things that it seems like I should be able to scan, but I can't. Oh, right. The problem with this is I'm missing some of the research. And I don't know what it might be. So yeah, I'd really like a deconstruction table so I can make research points out of materials, but we're missing whatever this is. But let's look at some of these others. So advanced node tapping. Use a viscera node with a wand is quite slow, but not anymore. More efficient way of tapping into R nodes rather than doubling of the viscera rate. Okay, well that's doesn't seem all that important, but maybe it'll come in handy later. We won't worry about those right now. Okay, so Lord of Hellfire. This one's from Forbidden Magic. I clicked it by accident, but it wasn't too hard to complete, so I went ahead and did it. I have no idea what it might be. Okay, Strand of the Nether is the worst. You go through all the trouble of grabbing what you need, but before you can go home, some stupid gas decides to rain on your parade by blasting the portal shut. Sure, this can be amended by carrying from the steel. I actually mess around with those things. I do sometimes. You've discovered a way to use Vis in your wand to light fires on certain materials. Well, I'm more likely to be walking around flint and steel than my wand. Right-click with a focusless wand in your hand on the top of netherrack or obsidian to light a flame using some Ignis from your wand. That's okay, great. Galgos of Revealing. Those do still exist. What do they do? Building a basic principle of the thermometer. Revealing. Mystical lenses make R nodes much easier to find. Yeah, they're pretty hard to see with the thermometer. Along with revealing all manner of hidden things. Ooh. Oh. Okay, that sounds really important. We are definitely... Wait. Arcane Workbench. Ah, yes. Arcane Workbench is a thing we can build. We just haven't yet. Okay, so use wand on table. Let's do that right now. So, wand and table is like this. And then we need... I want to keep a thermometer around, so I'm going to make 2 more. Good. I can use up this spare entropy shard. And, right, gold. Oh, wait, we need more. 4 gold, 2 glass. I keep looking for a crafting table over there. I guess I'll have one in a moment once this is set up. Alright, so table goes here. Wand hits it, and it's an arcane work table now. Cool. So this there, what else? 4 leather, 2 gold. That's not my ingot chest. That is. I think that's the same recipe as it was last time, right? So this is going to cost me research points. I hope I have enough. What? What? Is that like 5 out of 5 that discounts? Oh, no. That's drawing Vis out of the wand. Right, what am I thinking? This isn't research points. This is Vis. Okay, right. So that's where we use Vis. Okay, cool. 110% Vis cost. We need a better wand. This wand's not very good. I won't craft one until I actually am up against a brick wall, though. All right, so cool. We got the goggles of revealing. Why am I not wearing any pants? Let's put some pants on. These will do fine. Okay, so I don't know what those might reveal. Hidden stuff and makes nodes easier to find. I assume it stacks with the thermometer. Well, hang on. First, before we go... Well, no, let's go take a look at a node now. Right, other one is Essence of False Life. That's a Magic Bees thing. I'm guessing it's not directly useful. Let's find out. So, magic says unusual properties when exposed to bees, combined with an everyday apiary frame, is greatly extending the lifespan of working hive. Okay. Okay. Cool. We actually need to research the magic frame first. All right, that could actually come in handy. I never used those last in Season 2 because they consumed Vis, but Vis is totally different here. All right, need scribing tools to get that. Okay. But we're not doing much with bees yet. So let's go take a look at a node with these. Actually, let's not do that yet. So for the rest of this episode, I'm kind of up against a brick wall here until I figure out what this aspect is, so I won't worry about that just yet. So once we go and look at a node, we'll be pretty much done with thumb crafting for now. In fact, I'm going to put that away. We'll probably do a little more with Galacticraft. We made our rocket. We need some more gear to be able to go into space safely. And we need a launch pad and some other stuff. But anyway, so I want to get some rails because I'd like to have fast transport around places. So I have this carpenter here using up my creosote oil and making wooden ties. It's being powered... Yeah, this still takes MJ. I don't think Redstone Flux works with it. You can see in the tooltip. So I made this clockwork engine, which is a new sort of MJ generator. It's a strange device. You hold right-click on it, and you wind it up. And you can see it change color. If you hold it for too long and wind it past the maximum, that happens. You start taking damage if I kept holding it. I wonder what the death message would be. I'll have to try that at some point. And it generates a little bit of MJ, so it's not a very good engine. I'll want something stronger there, but it's at least making me a few of those. Well, look at this guy here. Get out of here. This pick is not going to last too much longer. This one will last me a little while longer, but I put a level 30 enchant on a diamond pick and got that, so we have a really good pick now. That could actually become our main pick. I'd like to have an uncrafting table before I do too much with that. Yeah, just so I can repair it, because an anvil can't repair a pick that expensive. Alright, so I happen to know there's a node right over here. I see it. So I think, yeah, the goggles are making that much more visible. Okay, I see. Goggles just make nodes visible when I'm not specifically looking at them with the thermometer. And it shows me the aspects. Cool. Okay, so actually that seems like it makes the thermometer unnecessary for everything other than scanning stuff. Alright, so let's just stick that way in there. Okay, so the reason I'm going over this way is because I have now picked out a location for... Oops. This is... wait, this is south? Then I want to go this way, east. Yeah. I've picked out a location for my second home. I found a biome that's nice and also has some properties that... Some biome-specific properties that I want. Oh, hey! That's a Thaumcraft dungeon. Have I been in that? It has a note at it. Let's, oh, since we have this with us, let's scan it. Yeah, so I told you last episode that I had found a magical forest biome. It turns out that that's the... Oh yeah, I see that. That's the only place where you can find... We're doing Perditio. I wish you had air and aqua. That's the only place where you can find... Neat. The sinister node. I wonder what those do. And I have been in there. Only place where you can grow... the heck are they called? The magic beans? Or... That's not what they're called, is it? Anyway, the things that each correspond to an aspect grew on trees. Because I tried planting them on wood in other biomes, and it did not work. So we're going to need to be in a magic forest for that to happen. And we're going to need to spend time there in order to let them grow. Yeah, these goggles are great. I had a lot of trouble finding nodes before. This will help me out quite a lot. I've already scanned that one. So yeah, that's where we're going to live. And it's a pretty nice looking place. It's not too far away. Oh yeah, this is a weird... This is what, pasture? Well, it's still Arctic. There we go, pasture. So that's all barley. It's different from the Natura barley. You can just harvest it and you get this. And combine 3 into wheat. Oh, apparently it's not an every time sort of thing. Maybe I should use shears? Yeah, I should use shears. I have shears. Does that make it an every time sort of thing? It does. Okay. But I don't think that's going to grow back or anything. And it's not a big deal. I'll just sort of leave it there for looks. What was I saying? Right, so I want rails so that I can have good transport between these two places. I'm sure there are other good options, but I'd like to have a rail line in case, you know, fancier options fail in some circumstance. Like if actually, off the top of my head, I don't know what else I would use. If I do use a rail line, I might put it in the nether just to speed things up a bit. What is this? This is swampland. And just through this swampland is the magical forest. I put down a couple of markers there to show me where I was. I think right near that biome is the weird one where I found the roaster. I have my map. That'll show me where I need to go. And I'm pretty much right on it. No, I need to go north a bit. Get out of the mud. Yeah, so the roaster was found in a bizarre biome that had giant flowers in it. Which we will probably... Ooh! No, thought that was a spawner, but no, just a hole. Which we'll probably see in a moment. There's a node deep underground there. Ooh, I want to go scan it. But I won't right now. Alright, so magical forest looks like that. The trees are sort of... have a little bit more of a blue tinge to them. Those are oak trees. There's lots of silverwood trees around. And it's a pretty place. So these are... Yeah, there's these little wispy things that go all over the place. Actually, it looked like they were going into those... what are these called? Mana pod. Yeah, not magic beans. Okay, mana bean. So I can mine that. Oh, interestingly... Okay, that's an unknown aspect. I can plant this, pick it up again, and it'll have a different aspect. So now it's Ordo. But yeah, anyway, I want to live here and try to cultivate these things. There's one of my markers. So if I walk to this, I'll be able to see the next one and see where yeah, that's the next one. The spot I've picked out is right over here. There it is. Okay, the tall pillar marks the spot. So I want to build a house right here. And maybe it'll be sort of my base where I do all of my magical things in general. And we can just use it for that and sort of go back and forth when we want to do, you know, more technical stuff. I don't know. I don't know exactly how it'll work out having multiple homes. Maybe I'll basically move all my stuff in here and just live here for a while and then move on to the next one. Or maybe I can actually maintain both and just go back and forth when I need to. I don't know. We're gonna try it. But yeah, I just wanted to show you the area because I haven't actually planned anything beyond the fact that I want to build something right here. So let's see if I can find this crazy flower biome. I think it's in this direction. Yeah, it's just off the east edge of the map. Over here somewhere? Nope, I was mistaken. Not the biome I was looking for. There's the origin biome, though. Let's go take a quick peek at that. It's one of those weird water well things. I wonder which mod does that. Oh, there's another node I'd like to scan. So yeah, here's the origin grass. I guess this looks like really old Minecraft did. Oh, good! Lots of aura. Wait, how much did that give me? Or sorry, aqua. It only gave me 5. Okay, so not as many as it said there. So this is an interesting place. Doesn't really speak to me all that much, so I don't think I'd build much of anything here, but it's amusing to look at. I could do like a really old school building out of, you know, cobblestone and other very basic materials. That gave me nothing. Oh, there it went. That was strange. Alright, so I'm going to poke around a little bit more. I think there's some other really interesting biomes around here. Let's either find that flower one, or... Hang on. There's an item I'd kind of like. This, I might be able to even make that. This lets you sleep without setting your spawn, I think. You're pigs. You're not sheep. Hang on, there's sheep around. Let's see if we can make one of those and use it. Because that would come in handy. That should be enough sheep, right? Snip, 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 snip. It probably isn't. What's the recipe again? Okay, so 4 of those and 4 carpets. I think we're going to be short by 1 or 2. Somebody eat some grass. Yeah, we're short by 1. Or, well, 2, because we have to make another carpet. Actually, this grass... I don't think this is grass. This is a different sort of thing. Alright, well, I'll be on the lookout for another sheep so I can shear it and make a sleeping bag to sleep. But while we do that, let's head toward some other place and see some other interesting biomes. Alright, I found some more sheep. Let's make ourselves a sleeping bag and see if we can just sleep away the night. So let's see. I think you wear this on your... back? There we go. Okay, interesting. Just put it on your back and you sleep. Cool. Kind of a strange item, but that could definitely come in handy. Alright, so there's an interesting looking biome right over here. I'm actually not really sure what this is. Oh, that's another boss monster. I actually turned up those the spawn rate of these guys just a little bit because I thought they were a bit rarer than I'd like. I think this is... yeah, this is Tainted Land. Oh! 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 Holy crap! That's new! I want to scan you. What a strange thing. You gonna give me anything? Hey, I've discovered a clue to new research. Ow! That hurt. I didn't know it did that to animals. So there's this fibrous taint stuff. I've already scanned it. So Victus and Vicium. Is that chicken gonna get the same treatment? I better eat before that happens. Chicken seems okay. So is it just pigs that are susceptible to it? Let's get another pig in here. That was interesting. Let's maybe not stand too close to it. Well, you're going to panic and run away if I do that. Run that way. I want to see that again. Maybe they have to step on fibrous taint? Let's find out. Hey, come back, chicken. Ah, well. Anyway, we saw it once. So yeah, this is some sort of Thaumcraft thing. I don't know exactly what it signifies, or what you can do with it, but it's here, and it's kind of close to the place where I chose to put my magic base. Alright, so if we go north a little bit more, surely we'll run into one of these. I need to be scanning these things as I go by. One of these things we're looking for. I'll be back. Oh hey, we found some blizzards. Just happened to be wandering through this Icy Hills biome. Oh, I did actually find a vanilla biome somewhere. There's some ice plains up here somewhere. So they do exist. They're just extremely rare in comparison to the biomes of plenty biomes. So this is a pretty interesting place. Come back down here. I need your blizzards. Not sure I'd really want to set up shop here, but it might be handy for farming blizzards. But I think I'm coming up on another biome I wanted to show. Right ahead there. Yeah, that's the right place. I think the flower biome was over here. I needed to go south, and I went north instead, so we'll swing back around that way and take a look at it. But I think this is the ominous woods right here. Yeah. This is an amazing biome. I just love the way it looks. Okay, so it's interesting enough now, but as you get into it, look at that fog that rolls in. Oh, it's so cool. So, you can still see the sun, but it's all foggy and very ominous indeed. This is Death Bloom. It withers you. Don't step in it. So kind of a nasty place, but just a really beautiful one at the same time. Oh yeah, there's also poison ivy here. It poisons you instead of just making you itchy. So I like this place a lot. I would love to build something here, but I think the necessity of being able to cultivate those mana beans overrides that. Although, I suppose technically I don't know what the mana beans do yet. I just feel like I'm going to need them for something. I'm going to want to cultivate them. So maybe I'll change my mind if I can learn what those do before I actually build my place. Alright, so I wanted to show that. I'm going to swing back around to here, and we'll take a look at the flower place, then we'll go home and build some space stuff. Here's the crazy flower place. I found it. So it's actually right on the border of the magical forest. It's just way down south. So yeah, up here, you saw them in the distance. These giant red and yellow flowers. I've already chopped this one down. So I think those blocks turn into rose red, giant red flower. Maybe? I don't know. The stems work like wood, kinda. What kind of chicken are you? Yep, you're a roaster. I wonder if there's yellow chickens. Ah, yeah, and I picked up some rose red and an egg. Let's go see if let's go see one of those yellow flowers and see if there's any yellow chickens at it, because I don't think I went this deep into here. Ooh. Well, that's a cool block. I want it. I want it. I can't carry it. Okay. I don't know if this grass grows. I'm pretty sure the origin grass doesn't. So I might just have to mine up all the surface here if I want to build much with these. But I'll at least just take a few as a souvenir. Alright, so giant yellow flower. I could probably silk touch that. Yep, sure can. Can't carry it though. Alright, I'll take that as a souvenir too. Giant flower stem, those work kind of like wood. I don't think there's planks for them, but you can do all the things with them that you can do with logs. So yeah, strange place. What's it called? Garden. Alright. Oh yeah, and there's some, there's a crag biome, I believe. That's sort of this greenish cobblestone stuff up there that I've already harvested some of it. There's another kind of interesting place. Yeah, we'll be done with our biome tour shortly, but I just want to get a look at all the cool ones. Let's see, I want to go southwest. Another interesting place just over here. I was almost tempted to build in it, but it's just a little bit too desolate. As we'll see in a moment, it's almost like being in the nether. There's ash all over the place, and fire, and volcanic activity or something. Well, let me get over there. Alright, here's the place. Fittingly, sun's just going down. So ash, this smoldering grass stuff all over the place. I actually died in this area a few times and had to come back and find my stuff. Navigating around these smoldering grass blocks was not fun. Because you can't jump when you're on fire, at least not reliably. It pulls you back down. Anyway, so that's enough for our biome tour. Let's head back home. This actually isn't too far from it. Oh, yeah, that's sewage. Yeah, we're going to head home and build some space gear in preparation for going to space. We should be ready in a few episodes if I don't run out of resources to actually go explore the moon. I think maybe you need a tier 2 rocket to get to Mars. I don't know. There are 2 tiers, and I don't know why else they would be like that. And you need stuff from the moon to build the tier 2 rocket. So either way, we'll have to go to the moon first to get those things. Unless the tier 1 rocket will just take us to Mars, but I suspect not. Anyway, back home I go. See you there. You know, I'm curious about something. At the risk of something going terribly wrong when I try this, Can I sleep in a sleeping bag in a boat? Kinda. I guess I'm sleeping underwater. That's pretty funny. Alright, well, that worked fine. That'd be an interesting way to sleep. Alright, so we're almost back home. Is this the Thaumcraft dungeon we came through on our way here? I think it is. Yeah, that's the same one. Okay. So, to get to space, we're going to need some oxygen gear, a way to put oxygen into canisters, and what else? We need, we need to refine some fuel. Let's focus on the fuel refining part of that right now. So, yeah, gotta make fuel for our rocket so it can actually take us somewhere instead of just sitting on the ground looking pretty. So this is where all the oil we've been seeing underground and other places will come into play. I want to make a... Ooh, what the heck did I do? I think I pressed P? No, how did I do that? What did I do? I. Oh, wow, okay. So that tells me all about enchantments. Neat. What the hell's Flim Flam? Last stand. Unstable. I don't know what those do. Alright, yeah, what? Oh, that's my bloodwood tree that I grew. Looks really weird from here. Alright, so I think the first thing we want to make is a portable oil extractor. Okay, so we need 2 steel plates, 3 bronze plates, and redstone. I realized that I made the bronze plate for the mechanism dictionary out of more expensive materials than I needed to. It could just be made out of bronze ingots, but I used bronze plates for it, so I doubled the cost by accident. Oops. And the block itself seems pretty useless. I'm sure it has some use, but I don't know what that use is yet. Alright, so is that as much bronze as we need? Yes, we only needed that much. Okay. I think I still have some power in this system. Yeah, sure do. And 2 oh, wait. Very, very little. Okay, you go here. And I want a bunch of charcoal. I think I have some charcoal. Sure do. Let's just charge that all the way up. Alright, so steel. Sure, I have some steel. I realized that you pretty much never want to make railcraft steel since that other recipe is available, because railcraft steel takes 2 charcoal each, and the other recipe, or sorry, railcraft steel takes 4 charcoal each. This recipe only takes 2. So it's half as expensive, and it's instant, other than the smelting you have to do of the dust. So that's definitely a much better choice. Alright, so portable oil extractor. Alright, and from having watched Space Chickens, I think I at least kind of know how this works. We need a... What is it, a liquid canister? Yeah, liquid canister, okay. So good, we can do something with that compressed tin we made so much of. That extra steel plate, okay. I don't know how much this holds. We're going to go find some oil and figure that out. Okay, so steel plate, 6 compressed tin, and a glass. I think I have all those things somewhere. Sure do. Where'd my canister go? Didn't I have it a second ago? Nah, didn't put it in my inventory. Alright, so we have one of those, and I think if this is in my inventory, I can just use that to pull oil out of a source block, and then we will get it, yeah, we'll get it into the canister, then we can take it back up and refine it. I need some more food before I go anywhere. I guess I'll cook that up. Well, we're not going very far, so by the time we get back, this should be cooked. And let's see, so that's generating. This is, let's put this up here so that power is not wasted. It's weird, this thing is made with 3 of these batteries, but only holds half as much as one. Should hold 3 times as much as one, shouldn't it? Alright, so let's go find some oil. I think I know where there's some down underground. I do wonder if this is compatible with like Buildcraft fuel. It probably is, so I'd have the option of using a refinery, but I kind of want to do this all with Galacticraft machinery. But if that turns out to be too much of a pain, we'll look at other options. Here we go. That's not very far down. So let me point this at, here we go. Okay, we got some. Got some more, got some more. All right, so we filled that. Yeah, that's, okay, that's equivalent to Buildcraft oil. So yeah, it looks like we could go the Buildcraft route with this. But, so we're going to want to build a refinery. Right? Yeah, refinery. Yeah, this one's much cheaper than a Buildcraft one. So we just need 2 more steel plates and easy to make stuff. Okay. Furnace and stone. So that's going to take some power and turn this into fuel. Then we need a fuel loader in order to put it into the rocket. And we need a launch pad to put the rocket on for that to be able to happen. What does a launch pad involve? Compressed iron. Okay, so let's get some of that compressing. So 6 iron ingots. And what did the refinery take again? It was 2 steel plates? 2 steel plates, okay. Or 2 compressed steel. My steel is still on me, okay. Ah, cool. So compress these. And then these after that. Swap that so it powers you. Let's see, what else do we need? Do we need anything else? I should put another aluminum wire in here so I can power both of these things at once. I don't think I have any more aluminum wire. Probably have some wool, though. I need 1 more piece. I know it's less efficient to do this than with cotton, but I have more string than cotton. I got a bunch of loot on the way back here. I ran into a village and a couple of other chests, I think. Yeah, village had a bunch of cool forestry stuff. This is interesting. I think this is for tree breeding the manual way. I don't know what these might do. Maybe they make you walk faster in water. Yeah, everything in here we already know about. Right, so we're making some aluminum wire. And let's do this. And then use up that charge. Which it should... Oh, no, it's not going to do that yet. Okay, that's fine. So we'll waste a little bit of it. But right, the refinery. We need the compressed steel in order to build that. I need a furnace and 2 smooth stone. And 2 of these copper canisters. I think I might have a furnace already. Sure do. Okay, so those are compressed. Yeah, I'm just going to pick this up, even though that'll waste a little bit of power. And which way do you go? Is it like this? Yeah. Alright, so aluminum wire is going to go here. We're going to need more machinery. Let's just do that, so we'll have room to put more. Refinery is made with things that are on me now. Okay, which way do you go? Well, I don't know what those are. Whoa, that one breaks fast. Other ones break really slow. Okay, that doesn't connect, so other way around. Like this? No. No. Oh, the top. Okay, let's put it in the top then. Alright, so here's some oil. Let's refine it. That doesn't seem like a lot of... Hang on. I'll do that again. That doesn't seem like a lot of oil. Alright, well that's making some fuel. I think that's enough for maybe one rocket launch. We'll need enough for a return trip, so we'll have to do this a few more times. Maybe I'll make more liquid canisters and gather some oil. Okay. So, fuel loader, let's go ahead and make one of those. Compressed steel, okay, 5 more compressed steel. Tin can, basic way for compressed aluminum. So much compressed stuff. I'm probably going to run out of steel. Let's see, that was 2 compressed aluminum? Or was it 3? 2, okay. Do I have a spare basic wafer or do I need to make more? I have a spare. Two of those and 5 of these? Yeah. Okay. And what else? Tin canister. I'll use the extra one of those to make another liquid canister. If I can remember how. It was tin. And did that actually take a steel plate? Sure did. I keep calling those plates. Compressed steel. Whatever. Same thing. Ah, shame I didn't get that in there a little bit earlier. I could have gotten it for free. I'm ending up with quite a collection of boats just because I make... Oh, I didn't already have some of those. Cool. Just because I make them during return trips, but don't think to make them on trips back out into the wilderness. So they all end up at home. Alright, so there were 2 things we were making with that. We were making a fuel loader, like this, and another liquid canister. And also a rocket launch pad, so we'll need 3 iron blocks for that. Alright, cool. So let's make sure we know what we're doing with this. Let me, where have I stashed away my rocket? Is it in here? Yeah, there it is. Okay. So I'm going to take the rocket. Let's sleep just so nothing terrible happens to it while we're doing this. And let's just pick a decent launch site. This is not going to be my permanent home for Galacticraft. I'm going to move out of here and use another base for it. But for now... how about right here? That looks like enough space. Okay. Rocket goes on here. Plink. I can get in it. Can't launch because there's no fuel. Let's see. F. Okay, no fuel. Requires fuel tank. Rocket fuel tank requires fuel loader to fill. Okay. So, fuel loader goes like that. Cool. Let's go ahead and actually give it some fuel. Might as well. So I think to do that, we're going to need to pick up our energy storage unit and plunk it down next to there because the fuel loader takes power. Oh, that was just wasting power because it was going nowhere. Oh well, not a big deal. Okay, refinery has made some stuff. Cool, that's full. So we'll put this in the fuel loader. I should just make another energy storage unit. I'm going to want another one anyway. Okay, so 6 more steel, 3 more batteries, which means some more tin. Do I happen to have 12 steel ingots, or am I out? I have 7. Can I make? Should be able to make. While we wait for that, we'll... Oh, you don't have power. So right, we also need some tin. How many of those? Still have 11. I need 5 more. No. 5. No, 4 more. Yeah. All right, you can stop that. I'd actually rather have you do this. Have enough food for now. Still don't have a good long-term solution to food. I'm just sort of scrounging up whatever I can when I get hungry, so I'll need some kind of proper farm. Probably Mine Factory Reloaded thing. Oh, hey, you don't have power. Now you do. Somebody tipped me off. I thought this might be what it did. If I make a unifier, I believe that can actually change my ores into their proper, the form that I want. Can I make this easily? Yeah, it's going to take a little bit more effort than I want to go to right now, but I'll make it and see if it does the job for me. Okay, so do we have our steel? Yes. Put this back in here. And how many of those were we making? We need 6 total. So that right there is mechanism steel, which isn't going to stack with railcraft steel. We need that unifier. Alright, so that happened once. It'll happen again. Then we need 1 more. Okay, 3 coal. Should be able to make another energy storage unit now. Good. So keep this battery charging. I hope this is a good launch site, because I think once I've loaded the fuel into the rocket, if I break it down, I'll probably lose that fuel. I don't actually know. Where do you take power from? From there? Where do you put power? Not that way. Other way. Okay, so that should be ready to power that up once I go get the battery that's charging in there. Let's wind up our engine again before we do that. And let's also see how our ore crystals are doing. Not that I'm going to smelt them right away. I want to see if I can get an infernal furnace before I do, but I just want to make sure these don't overfill. Oh, and that means we can put the gold in. Good. Might as well empty these so they don't get full either. So let's see, we got that done pretty quick. I'd like to refine a bunch more fuel and take some with me. So I'll take... oh, I never put that in there. That's fine. I'm going to get this anyway. Take it over here. Should probably take the charcoal out of that generator. I'll bet I put in way too much. Or I can make another battery to store up that power, because I'm sure it'll come in handy. Alright, that there. This here. Load! Alright, you're loading. That doesn't tell me how much is in it, but I saw it go down a bit. Don't accidentally press spacebar. That'll take off. Okay, cool. So that rocket is pretty much... is this going to fill all the way up? Yep, so 1 canister gives you 100% here. Great. Okay, so we have done all that. I guess the next step would be some oxygen gear, and that would be pretty much it. Then we'd be ready to go to space. Sweet. So maybe we can go to space next episode. That'll be fun. All right, so I'm going to stop here. I'll keep doing some Thaumcraft research and see if I can find this missing aspect, and hope none of it disappears again. Were there any... I feel like we left a loose end with that. Let me just check real quick if there's something I wanted to look at in the Thaumonomicon that I didn't. So we got that. Research mastery, that was just a deconstruction table. Right, that's what I really need. Don't care about this. Don't know what those do, and I'm not really worried about them at the moment. I do want a better wand, but I don't feel like I need it yet. Don't care hugely about those things. I'm curious what this is. I can't really see it very well from here. I guess I should research niter and elementum. It looks like some sort of plant. That's not directly useful yet. Ah, I'm missing an aspect. If I had enough of that aspect, I could just buy this and have it and not have to complete any research. Don't really care about the arcane ear particularly. Oh, I bought these. We should try making some of those. So those are blocks that'll make you move faster on them. And these are blocks that I guess stop monster pathfinding, or maybe actually prevent them from walking into them. I don't know. Anyway, I'll do a little more of that on my own time. But yeah, we got much closer to getting to space this time. So next time, hopefully we'll be up there. See you guys then.